Well, good job, baby.
Yep.
You're always good with the knots and stuff. It makes you kind of naughty, doesn't it?
Yeah, it makes me excited to take them off.
But would it be safe to say if you're good with knots that you're kind of naughty?
Oh, wow.
Naughty
We'll
nautical
find out,
or
right?
just naughty naughty?
Both.
Okay, good job. Welcome back to another exciting and thrill-filled adventure with DIY Nautical Dream.
Hi guys, I'm Priscilla.
And I'm Rich.
Together we make DIY Nautical Dream.
Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and start out with the dream.
We always dream.
Yep.
Here we are again.
Yep, we're at it. Another week, another project going on.
Let's go straight to our project, Anya. Let's just quit talking.
Yeah, we didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing anyway, so maybe you're hearing voices?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Anyways, the large galley box project is pretty much complete.
Yep, I would say we're just about there on that. I mean, we'll probably have a few finishing touches we want to add at some point down the road. But yeah, I'd say
there's always room for...
Yeah. So we'll show you how it's turning out, and you guys be the judge, right? You tell us, is it missing something? Is there something we're not adding that could make it look even better? We just kind of want to show that off and see what you guys think. But I think all in all, it looks a lot better than that big white vinyl box.
I think I still like the white vinyl.
What do you guys think? Let's take a vote. Are you guys with her on that one or me? So I think the teak box looks a world better.
Yep. And then using the brass screw really looks good.
Yeah, wow, adding those brass screws and the brass shoulder washers, that really makes it pop. It kind of gives it a little bit more classic nautical look. It looks nice. So what do you guys think? You guys like that, or would you like to see countersunk with the teak plugs put in there? I think the brass screws,
it adds beauty.
Yeah, it adds beauty. And not only that, down the road, should we need to get in there for any kind of maintenance or whatever, it comes apart really easy.
Mm-hmm.
The teak plugs are cool. It hides everything, but we have to drill those out every time we need to get in there for something, and that's probably not the best way to go.
And then adding some beautiful finishing touches.
Yep, we rounded off some of the corners on the trim. I think that really gives it a little bit small detail of beauty, and we thought it through a little bit farther. And no, we're really trying to make it look like it's done professionally and it looks good, like all the little things were thought about. We're adding some night mode ambient glow lighting. It's like indirect lighting. It's like it gives it that glow look, golden light that looks really nice. We're gonna just see how that looks, but it's kind of growing on us right now. Tell us what you think. I mean, it looks good to us. I think it just gives that really beautiful glow to the teak. Tell us what you guys think. Is it too much, too little, or just right?
All right, so stay tuned, guys. We're gonna show you all the progress we have so far this week. So
we're going to work on this, and we'll show you guys how it all went together, and we'll kind of come back and give you a summary how it turned out.
Okay?
Yep. So see you in a bit. All right, baby, what are we up to?
We're gonna take out the buoy.
The inflatable buoys?
Yeah. We're gonna take it at home.
The big large ones?
Yep.
Yep, those will prevent us from rubbing on anything on the way out of the slip.
Exactly.
Or coming back in.
Yep.
All right, let's go do it.
Ready?
Always. Born ready.
Can you turn off the propane, honey?
No, I will. All right, what do we got going on here?
It's been a while since it's out, so it's probably take off.
Okay.
Take it out.
Yeah, so bring these home, inflate them.
It's coming.
You what?
It's coming out.
Okay. Seems like that's a pretty gnarly knot on there, huh?
It's in really good.
Oh yeah. They didn't want it to fall away. While they're out at sea. Sailing around the world or wherever they were going. We just want to get it off. Bring it home.
Are you gonna change the rope? Or
Yep,
just
probably will, but for now we'll just get it home, inflate it, and then put it back on the boat while we can use it. Order some new lines for it, but...
Okay.
Alright, there's one.
One down.
Alright, there's the next one. Yeah, that one's gonna be a little tougher, huh? Do you not want me to get a screwdriver or something?
No.
Oh, looks like you're getting it. Well, good job, baby.
Yep.
You're always good with the knots and stuff. It makes you kind of naughty, doesn't it?
Yeah, it makes me excited to take them off.
But would it be safe to say if you're... Would it be safe to say if you're good with knots that you're kind of naughty? Naughty nautical
out,
or
right?
just naughty?
Both.
Okay, good job. Several of you have mentioned the concern of headroom and dangers in the galley due to this new large teak box being put in. So we're going to address that issue now, and I think you'll be happy with the outcome. So I know some of you have mentioned that the head clearance between this corner here was kind of dangerously close if we were in like heavy seaways or whatever, but you see we still got quite a bit of space here, so I think we're okay. I mean, I don't think it's gonna hit. So, but yeah, I mean, if it was to become a factor, then maybe we want to put some kind of cushion or foam or something under here, but I think we're gonna be all right. We'll have to just see how it goes. You know, obviously we haven't been out in any conditions like that yet to where that's going to be a factor, but we will definitely keep it in mind at that time. But also this area is into the galley, and if we're in heavy seaways, we probably won't, I would think we're not in the galley during that time anyways. If we need to use a head, we have one up front that we could use. It'd be a lot easier to get to in that situation than going aft to the one in the back. So baby, what do you think? Do you think, hang on, point it up a little bit more so we can see it. Yep. Baby, do you think that you're at any concern of hitting your head on that?
No, I don't think so, because I can barely touch it.
Yeah, and you would probably be in the galley a little bit more often than I would.
Yep.
When you think.
Yeah.
Like, especially making snacks and coffee and pastries and cakes and ice cream.
And everything.
And popcorn and everything like that?
Yeah, so it won't hit me at all.
Right, so I think we're all right. But we appreciate the concern in the comments, and yeah, it's something definitely legitimate to think about, so thank you. These are the brass shoulder washers that we've been using on some of the projects in the boat, and so we're using different sizes. We're using a size number 8 and a size number 6, and we've ordered these off of Amazon, and they're very beautiful looking. They're simple, but they add that small little detail that just gives it that touch of nautical beauty. All right, so here we go. We got the brass shoulder washers installed right here. It's all looking pretty good. Look at that, the varnish. Varnish turned out pretty good. Nice fitment in the corner here. All looking good up here. It's all coming together. We did have a bit of problem right here getting power to these wires. I've had it working before, but for some reason now when I need it, I couldn't get power on there. So I spent a few hours troubleshooting them, tearing stuff apart and taking this apart, checking for power there, checking for power there, checking for power there, there, and down there. And of course, no power was to be found. So we just started figuring it out, and we got to back here. I realized I had some wires disconnected. This is all temporarily hooked together. I'm eventually going to put in like a junction panel and we're probably going to put it somewhere right in here. Not sure where yet, but all these lights will be individually controlled, so we can turn some on, all off, whatever. So we got, and same thing with up here, we want to have lots of options with our lighting, and so we want to be able to have them all on at the same time, or turn some on, some off, you know, depending on what the mood is. But anyway, so yeah, I just got a lot of temporary connections back there, and so 2 of them were disconnected, and that was the 2. And so it's kind of frustrating because I'm just tearing stuff apart trying to find out where the disconnect was, and it was right back there where I evidently had disconnected those wires. So what we're going to do now is we're going to attach 2 smaller lead wires right here. We got to get those wires down here in the lower left corner. We got to get them to come out through there. But that's what we're going to work on next. We're going to work on getting some wires crimped onto here, and that way we can pull them through the front side of that little panel. Okay, so what I did was I crimped just some extensions on right here, and what we're going to do next is we're going to drill a hole right through here. It's going to be about 1/4 inch size, and then we'll pull these 2 leads right through here, and then we'll drill a 1/4 inch hole in the face of the teak panel, the little plywood panel that goes on here. We'll drill a 1/4 inch hole in there to match that, pull those wires through, and from there we'll have to surprise you later with what that's going to be for. Okay. Alright, so we'll get ready to start drilling that up. Make sure there's no wires or anything on the backside that we're going to hit. Okay, that was just checking it through. Go a little bit larger, we're just going to step it up. We'll go next size up. That's a good fit right there, but it'll be hard to get those wires through. Alright, I think that will be what we're looking for. Alright, now okay, so that's that. Now we got that. Alright, so we've opened up the hole here large enough to fit these 2 wires in here. So we'll go ahead and see if we can get these in here. Okay, it's not too bad. There we go. And seems like everything lines up good. So let's go ahead and see if our screw holes are where they need to be. Pretty close. All right, looks like the screw holes are pretty close on that one and that one as well. Go ahead and get a screw in here to hold this in place. Just snug for now, in case we have to back it out later. Add another one here. And then the last one right here. Okay. All right. So this panel, the panel's on. Okay. So now we have our wires, and then let's hope they don't interfere with our trim. Oh, perfect. See that? Right over the top of it. That is just what we want. Okay, that's good. That is good right there. All right, so we have the wire pulled through, and we have the little retaining clips installed right here, and we have the bottom piece of trim installed. It's looking good. Now we just need to do the same all the way down the line there, and so that's what we'll get at next. Okay, so real quick, you'll see we got the retainer clips in here, And we got them in going down line here as well. All the way down. We got the trim piece on. All the way. It's starting to take shape now, so I'm really digging these brass screws with the shoulder washers on them. I like that. That's a nice look. We'll just keep going here. We're about ready to do something different. So at this point, you're probably asking yourself, what in the world are those retainer clips for, and what do you need the wire pulled through for? Well, we're going to show you that here in just a second, but there was a reason why we needed that 1/2-inch spacing all the way around the trim there. It's because we wanted to add these background glow lights, the ambient lighting that were installed right here. This is what we've been working on. This is a concept we had in our mind. Hopefully once we get the trim on, it'll give us the result we're looking for. Fingers crossed. Well, here it is. This is pretty much the final look of the galley overhead structure project. This piece right here. Remember a long time ago there was a box up there that was wrapped in white vinyl. And I kept looking at it and going, something's got to be changed here. We got to make this look different. This is the idea that I had in my head, and this is what we got. This concept was hard to make because it was just an idea, and I had to make all the pieces to make this work. Look at that. We got a few minor details and a few little enhancements to do, but other than that, we're making it. We're just about done. We got this cutaway down here done. See? Looks pretty good, huh? Got the backlighting installed, the glow light. That looks really sharp. The other thing we did is went ahead and fitted the light base pad to this little overhead box. So that's cool. We got the holes located for that. And so yeah, we still got to just do some final touches and get the light fixture mounted on there and wired up. That's gonna look nice. And so it'll just it'll pull these two sections together. I think it's gonna look good. So a lot of little details. They take a lot of time, man. It is seriously in the details where all the time is. But what we need to do here is we need to pull this off. We need to round over the corners right here and here, top and bottom. We're gonna round these over with the router, and then we'll get some good couple of coats of varnish on this so that it matches the rest of everything else. And then lastly, what we're gonna do is we'll epoxy these two joints together so that these all become one. Once we have that epoxied the way we want it and it's all set up nice and good, then what we're going to do is we'll take this round over this corner here. So this is a pretty sharp corner right here. We're going to round this over. We'll round over the bottom as well, and the bottom edge of this will be all rounded over, so that if anybody hits their head on it, it's going to be it'll be a smooth transition to paint. It won't be so fast. That's okay, we'll get it. The one thing I'm kind of noticing is we gotta do something. We gotta do something under here. So I don't know what yet, but we're gonna come up with something. And these brass screws with the shoulder washers, I'm thrilled with that. That turned out really nice. It's kind of hard to see because it's a little dark on the back side here, and we're gonna have to figure something out about that. I can't really put any light on here because then I don't want the light to be seen. I don't want to look directly into the light. It's got to be some kind of a glow effect, but if not, we can leave it the way it is. But I have a couple ideas floating around in my head. We're not going to jump on them right now. We got other things to do. I want to finish getting these galley overhead light fixtures installed. We got 1 big one, 2, and 3. So now the rest of these are just going to be the oval pads. They're not going to be the box like that. There'll be an oval pad here and an oval pad there. So we have another piece of trim we need to fit in line, but I need both light bases in place so I can take my measurements and know where to cut. Once we get these 3 lights in right here, this area is done. We can just leave it alone for a while, clean up, and move on to something else. We got really bogged down in the galley. The galley has definitely been, it's taken a lot longer than I thought it would, but we've done so many nice things to the galley that it's hard to know where to start. But what I like to do is I like to go back to the beginning when we first bought the boat. I like to look at those pictures. The nice thing about when we bought the boat was it was all clean inside. So we have a big mess in here. We have a lot of stuff going on, but once we get everything all cleaned up, everything's taken away, then we're going to see what the galley improvements really look like, and just how much work went into making this galley so different than it was when we bought the boat, and so much better. So we got a lot of cool lighting effects in here. We have all new teak plywood in here. Just totally redid this galley. So if we can take what we learned from the galley project and replicate that throughout this boat, the rest of the interior, rest of the salon area, man, it's gonna take time, but learn a lot of neat tricks of the trade. So I feel like going forward we're gonna be a little bit quicker on some things. And man, I'm one of those kind of guys. I like to measure 5 times, cut once or twice, 3 times maybe, but yeah, we want to get it right. So we're trying to keep all the details new and creative and just unique to this boat. And we want to do more things like this glow light here. We like that. We like these light bases. These are pretty nice. You're not going to see stuff like that on a production run boat. Well, we're trying to do a lot of neat little, just our personal touches on it, right? So, you know, we're looking for that thing of beauty status, right? So, do you think this is pretty close? Are we getting there? Or do you think we should go back to the white vinyl wrap box? Go ahead and put your comments in. Love to hear them. Anyways, that's where we're at. This is looking really good. The background glow lighting was definitely the look we were looking for. This whole galley overhead box project really turned out beyond expectations, beyond our imagination. It was just a concept, but we put it into reality. We just stayed with it and saw it through. It's really turned out beautiful. We're very happy with it. And now we just need to add the light bases and the lights and see it all done. Varnish everything up a few more times and call it good. Now if you take a look here, you'll see the light bases. We're getting those installed. Those are a little tricky to install. They're definitely not user friendly, but look at that. Does that not look beautiful or what? Solid teak light bases, and the round oval ones, those were also a creation of ours, and we just had the idea in our head, decided to see what it would look like if we added that with the light fixtures that we bought, and it really made everything pop. It just gave it that nautical look that we're looking for. That's why we're Nautical Dream, because we are looking for that look all the time. The more nautical, the better it is. Somebody's sailing at the dock. See the sails up?
Oh, right there.
They're going sailing, looks like, but not going anywhere.
I think that's our boat.
No, it's not ours.
Yeah.
Maybe. We'll just leave it till next time.
It was our boat.
Okay. Do they call that high tide?
Slow.
I don't think I'd want to go swimming in that.
And then if somebody will give you $1 million?
Oh, $1 million I probably would, but I definitely have to have a wetsuit on and a mask. Everybody's got a price, you know.
No, you have to go in just like that.
What if I won't? Can't make me.
Like $1 million?
No.
I'll probably will know how to swim then.
For $1 million you would do it? Just as you are? Okay. Let's go. I think I have cash on me. A couple dollars.
Alright, so what do you guys think? Do you like the white vinyl like I do?
Yeah.
Or the new fancy Teak box, right?
Yeah. Do I get to vote in this one?
No.
Okay. All right. You guys let us know in the comments below what you guys think. We added the clips for the ambient glow lighting for the little glow LED tubes to mount in there when we're all done with this, and we can just sit there at nighttime and hang out in the boat and just get that kind of cool glow going. The indirect lighting, I just think it's kind of what we're looking for. What do you think? Do you like the background glow lighting in there, or you wish it was all just nothing?
Dude, it was my idea.
Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, this was all Baby's idea. So anyways, that's where we're at on that. And you know, we're going to continue to try to do little ideas and touches like that throughout the boat, so we have the cool evening lighting that we want when we're at anchor somewhere, or we're in here no longer working on projects, and we can enjoy the boat for what it is.
Relaxing.
And, yeah, relaxing, maybe watching a movie or doing some Netflix and chill.
Oh, wow.
Or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
You know.
All right, so thanks for watching, guys. If you are not subscribed yet, please subscribe down below.
Bing. And by the way, if you're new to this channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. And if you've already been with us for a long time, we would just want to say we appreciate having you guys along. Everybody that's stuck around through beginning to end to where we're at right now, we just really appreciate having you along. And remember, it really helps us out if you let the video play all the way through. We really appreciate that.
Yeah, even if you don't listen.
Yeah, that too. So
just
anyways,
let it run to your phone.
Yeah. Anyways, we just want to say thanks, and we really appreciate it. So please don't forget to subscribe down below, and we'll see you next week. See ya. Dang, if I only hit record. Man.
I think you did.
Okay.
Or the new fancy. Hang on a second.
Yeah. We're adding some night mode ambient glow lighting. We're adding some. Dang. Did I hit record? Oh man.
Did you?
Nope.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll do it again. Okay.
Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Priscilla. I'm by myself. Doing this project alone.
Oh dang. I think I forgot to hit record.
Like always.
Oh man. Is it recording?
No. I think you did. Or maybe not. Did we record it?
Hang on. Not yet.
Perfect!